Is this the new Yeezy wave? Cause wait. Un momento. Oh, we got a bad bitch. Hi, hello. My name is Tianna. Welcome back to my channel. And it is finally here. Loki is gracing us with his godly presence and his mischievous attitude. It's been like, what, 2 or 3 years since Endgame came out? And Loki had his farewell to us, or so we thought. Disney has brought him back, and I think this was very intentional because in Sony's Spider-Man the Multiverse, we have this multiverse timeline introduced, and now we're finally seeing it more in these phase 4 that Disney is doing, or Marvel and Disney are doing. I think we're gonna see more of this multiverse explained with Doctor Strange in the second one coming out in March, and as well as a hint of it in Spider-Man Far From Home coming, or No Way Home coming in December. Without further ado, let's go into the video. New York.
Down to coordinate search and rescue.
Okay,
On my way
I'm so
down to
excited.
coordinate search and rescue.
Hey, buddy, what do you think?
I always wondered, was this scene ever initially a scene in Avengers in 2012, or was this scene an additional insert into the phase 1 of Avengers, because they all look like they're in 2012? Or is that just a me thing? Who knows?
I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Problem solved. Let's just teach Loki what consent is, and maybe he'll realize that he just can't go around conquering things and people and galaxies. Ooh, look at that uniform. Look at that uniform. Go off, sis.
Sequence violation. Reset the timeline.
So I'm guessing if they can just reset the timeline, they didn't like what the Avengers did in Endgame, because they kind of messed it up, especially Steve Rogers with what he did in the ending of Endgame leading into the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But again, this whole variant thing is new to us because we didn't understand. I think the biggest takeaway we could learn from Endgame, or that we didn't learn from Endgame, is we got time to know and develop the world and the characters, but when they introduced the whole time travel in Endgame, we couldn't sit with it and know the ins and outs of time travel in under 3 hours. You've had to have had 2 or 3 movies to insert that time travel in there. So now that they're taking the time with doing this time travel and this variant plot here, it's giving us more time to understand and know it more. So hopefully when I go rewatch the Avengers, or when I rewatch the MCU again, this will be a nice insert to be a feeler before getting into Endgame to make the plot more digestible and palatable. Okay, I like what they're doing there with the collar and her being in control of him, because presumably she's human, presumably, and with Loki, he's always wanted to conquer humans and to just annihilate them all. So for this ironic situation and collar situation that could be going on is chef's kiss. Yo, he is ripped.
Hang on just a minute.
And that's when I realized, if you give a white boy a little bit of power, they think they can talk shit to a god.
The TVA has stepped in to fix your mistake and set time back on its predetermined path. Now that your actions have left you without a place on the timeline, you must stand trial for your offenses. So sit tight and we'll get you in front of a judge in no time.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me I didn't go to bed at 8 o'clock at night, was late for work the next day, and I gotta stand trial for cosmic crimes against humanity and the cosmos? Okay. I think the sorcerers from Doctor Strange and the timeline keepers work in tandem to keep the universe in check, only because the whole point of the sorcerers were to keep the time stone protected and the sanctums protected. If Doctor Strange knows this timeline because the ancient one knew of the timeline and the variants of that timeline, it's connecting in somehow. So I see something connecting, but I didn't connect shit, so there's that.
Next case, please.
I suspect the Avengers. You see, I only came into possession of the Tesseract because they traveled through time.
This is Loki from 2012. How does he have the information of what happened in 2020, let alone knowing? That's weird.
Anything goes sideways, it's on you.
Okay. I feel like I'm always looking up to you. I like it.
I mean, as you should. You're a white man in bureaucracy. What did you expect?
If the TVA truly oversees all of time, how have I never heard of you until now?
Because you've never needed to. You've always lived within your set path. I specialize in the pursuit of dangerous variants.
Like myself.
No particularly dangerous variants. You're just a little pussycat.
Genocide is considered pussyfooting? Well, shit.
Loki, the king of space.
Mock me if you dare.
Eyeballs, maybe. Look at that smile.
See you again someday.
Brother. That's the proper flow of time, and it happens again and again and again because it's supposed to, because it has to.
I don't enjoy hurting people. I do it because I have to, because I've had to.
Listen, I can't offer you salvation, but maybe I can offer you something better. Fugitive variant's been killing our Minutemen.
And you need the God of Mischief to help you stop them.
That's right.
Why me?
The variant we're hunting is you.
I beg your pardon?
Now that I have completed my watch of Loki and my reactions, right now it's sitting at, I want to say an A-. Like, it's a solid A- right now. I know by the middle of the show I'll be crying because Loki has gone through a lot of character growth in a single episode. Like, we knew that character growth was there after 15 movies, but seeing this in 50 minutes was spectacular. And having him fight himself is going to be interesting because he has to think like Loki. This devil thing, is it the horns that he's wearing? Is that what the girl was referring to? And is it even Loki? Her just pointing at someone with horns and Loki just having horns are two very different, you know, descriptors. And I think he wants to mess up the timeline, maybe to avenge his mother, maybe to be the conqueror of them all and restore it to balance, and he gets all the praise and glory because the episode is called Glorious Purpose. So I don't know where this is going. I am genuinely excited about this. I think there's going to be a lot of things going on in this show, and the only way I see this ending cleanly is a total reset. That's the only way I see this ending cleanly. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and joining me in my reaction of this show. I think I'm gonna do a breakdown of the season once it's over, so in 6 to 8 weeks I'll see you here again. So I will catch you on the next one. Bye.